Battle for Air Superiority, NGAD and China's 6th-gen fighter face-off in Strategic Capabilities Assessment. Date, February 1, 2025. Overview. The competition for air superiority between the United States and China has escalated significantly following the introduction of China's 6th-generation fighter, the J-36, and the ongoing development of the U.S. Air Force's Next-Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program. This report provides an in-depth analysis of the recent developments, key features of both aircraft, strategic implications, and perspectives from various sources. Timeline of events. December 26, 2024, China unveils the J-36 during its maiden flight in Chengdu. This event has been marked as a pivotal moment for the People's Liberation Army Air Force (PLAAF), showcasing advanced stealth and combat capabilities. Post-unveiling analysis, defense analysts engage in extensive debates regarding the aircraft's specifications, roles, and implications for air combat dynamics. Key features. J-36 overview. Design and configuration. The J-36 features a tailless flying wing design optimized for stealth. It includes a significant internal weapons bay capable of housing advanced long-range missiles, enhancing its air superiority role. Technological advancements. The aircraft is expected to have superior networking capabilities, enhanced sensor power generation, and the ability to function within a system of systems alongside unmanned combat aerial vehicles (UCAVs). Combat radius. The J-36 reportedly has a greater combat radius than its predecessors, emphasizing beyond visual range engagements. NGAD overview. Program goals. The NGAD program aims to replace the F-22 Raptor by developing a 6th-generation fighter. However, budgetary constraints have led to a reassessment of its requirements and a potential shift towards a multi-platform approach. Current status. The NGAD is undergoing a comprehensive review to balance technological advancements with cost-effectiveness. Exploring collaborations with UCAVs and possibly integrating roles for the B-21 Raider stealth bomber. Common themes and strategic implications. 1. Technological evolution. Both the J-36 and NGAD illustrate the significant shift towards advanced technologies, including stealth, networking, and autonomy in warfare. 2. Shifting balance of power. The emergence of the J-36 poses a direct challenge to U.S. air superiority, raising concerns among American defense planners about maintaining an edge in aerial combat. 3. Budgetary constraints. Both nations face financial challenges in developing these advanced systems, which could impact the sustainability of their military modernization efforts. Perspectives from analysts. Chinese sources emphasized the J-36 as a transformative element in air combat that could redefine the power dynamics in the skies. They assert that the U.S. has lagged in its development of a comparable 6th-generation fighter. U.S. sources highlight the extensive review process of the NGAD, portraying a more cautious approach to development. The focus is shifting towards integrating capabilities across various platforms, reflecting a broader trend in modern warfare. Conclusion. The battle for air superiority between the U.S. and China is not solely about individual aircraft but encompasses a larger strategic contest involving technological innovation, budgetary realities, and evolving military doctrines. The developments surrounding the J-36 and NGAD will significantly influence the future of aerial combat and international military dynamics. As both nations continue to advance their capabilities, the implications for global security and military engagement are profound and warrant close monitoring. This report synthesizes the key elements surrounding the introduction of advanced fighter capabilities by both the U.S. and China, highlighting the strategic importance of air superiority in contemporary military planning. The content presents a detailed analysis of the ongoing competition between the United States and China regarding air superiority, particularly focused on the U.S. Air Force's Next-Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program and China's newly unveiled 6th-generation fighter, the J-36. Here are some counterintuitive insights based on the information provided. 1. Perception of technological superiority. Historically, the U.S. has been perceived as the leading force in military aerospace technology. The emergence of China's sixth-generation fighter raises questions about this perception, suggesting that the U.S. may be losing its technological edge despite having a significant head start. This challenges the assumption that long-standing technological leadership guarantees ongoing superiority. 2. Redefining fighter roles. The ongoing discussions about what constitutes a fighter aircraft have evolved to include platforms that may not fit traditional definitions. Both the J-36 and NGAD are described as potentially blurring the lines between fighters, bombers, and command platforms. This suggests a shift in military thinking where the roles of aircraft are becoming more complex and integrated, contradicting the traditional view of distinct aircraft categories. 3. Budgetary realities versus technological aspirations. While there is a clear push toward developing advanced technologies in both countries, budgetary constraints are forcing a re-evaluation of what is feasible. The U.S. is contemplating a shift from a high-cost manned sixth-generation fighter to a more integrated system that includes unmanned combat aircraft. This reflects a surprising acknowledgement that financial limitations could dictate military capabilities more than technological ambitions. 4. The role of autonomous systems. The increasing emphasis on unmanned systems as part of the future air combat landscape challenges the idea that air superiority must be managed by manned fighters. The U.S. Air Force's consideration of collaborative combat aircraft (CCAs) as integral to its strategy indicates a significant shift in how air dominance might be achieved, questioning the necessity of a traditional crewed fighter. 5. Historical analogies. The comparison of current U.S.-China dynamics with past military developments, such as the U.S. response to the MiG-25, suggests that historical patterns may not apply directly to today's situation. The assumption that a strong U.S. response will naturally follow China's advancements may overlook the complexities of modern military development, including economic factors and technological integration. 6. Diverging military doctrines. The contrasting perspectives on the role of air superiority in military strategy indicate a potential divergence in U.S. and Chinese military doctrines. While the U.S. has historically relied on air superiority as a cornerstone of its military strategy, China's developments suggest a broader approach that may not prioritize air dominance to the same extent, potentially leading to different strategic outcomes. 7. The influence of civilian technology on military capabilities. China's advancements in civilian technology, such as in mobile payments and manufacturing, hint at a broader base of technological development that supports military capabilities. This raises the counterintuitive point that advancements in military technology may increasingly depend on innovations in the civilian sector, which could alter the traditional understanding of military superiority being solely a product of dedicated defense spending and research. 8. Rethinking readiness and response times. The U.S. military's ability to rapidly respond to technological advancements in China is under scrutiny, with concerns that the U.S. aerospace industry may not be able to keep pace. This counters the assumption that the U.S. will always maintain its technological lead simply due to its historical precedence in military spending and research. 9. Cultural and structural impacts on military innovation. The U.S. aerospace industry's consolidation and the legacy of having fewer companies capable of producing new fighter designs may hinder innovation compared to China's rapidly expanding capabilities. This challenges the narrative that the U.S. will always have a robust industrial base to support its military needs. 10. Strategic implications of air superiority. The narrative surrounding the importance of air superiority is evolving, with both nations recognizing that future conflicts may not hinge solely on air dominance. The emergence of new technologies and tactics could reshape how military power is viewed, suggesting that focusing exclusively on traditional air superiority might be a miscalculation. These insights illustrate that the competition for air superiority between the U.S. and China is complex and multifaceted, challenging traditional assumptions about military capability, technological advancement, and strategic priorities. In the evolving landscape of military aviation, significant elements often go unnoticed amid the more prominent narratives. The competition for air superiority between the United States and China, particularly through the development of sixth-generation fighter aircraft, presents a multitude of critical factors that deserve attention beyond the surface-level analysis. Here are several noteworthy aspects that are likely to be overlooked and their significance in the broader context of air combat and strategic military capabilities. 1. Conceptual shift from fighter to combat aircraft. The ongoing discussions surrounding the J-36 and the U.S. Air Force's NGAD program indicate a profound conceptual shift in how air superiority is defined and pursued. Both nations are moving away from traditional definitions of fighter aircraft toward a more integrated vision of combat aircraft. Significance: this transition reflects an understanding that future aerial engagements will increasingly involve a network of systems rather than single platforms. The emphasis on multi-role capabilities, combining air-to-air combat with strike missions, highlights the need for flexibility in modern warfare. Understanding this shift is crucial for anticipating how air combat will evolve, including the integration of unmanned systems and collaborative combat aircraft that can operate alongside manned platforms. 2. Technological integration and system of systems approach. The J-36 and NGAD are not merely advanced aircraft but part of a larger system of systems concept that incorporates unmanned combat aerial vehicles UCAVs and other platforms. Both programs emphasize advanced networking capabilities, enhanced sensors, and AI-driven systems that can coordinate in real time. Significance: this integration represents a critical evolution in military strategy, moving towards a holistic approach to air combat. The ability to network multiple platforms and leverage their capabilities collectively can enhance situational awareness, target engagement, and survivability in contested environments. Overlooking this aspect misses how future air battles will be fought and won through interconnected systems rather than isolated airframes. 3. Budgetary realities and strategic choices. The financial implications of developing these sixth-generation fighters are significant. With rising costs associated with the NGAD program, the U.S. Air Force is re-evaluating its strategy, potentially shifting focus from a single high-cost manned fighter to a broader array of platforms, including cheaper unmanned alternatives. Significance: this budgetary constraint could have long-lasting effects on U.S. air power and its ability to project force globally. A failure to recognize the impact of fiscal limitations on military strategy could lead to miscalculations regarding the U.S.'s readiness to engage in future conflicts, particularly against an opponent like China, which is aggressively pursuing military modernization. 4. Historical context and technological precedents. The current situation echoes past instances where technological advancements by adversaries prompted significant shifts in military strategy and aircraft development. The U.S. response to the Soviet Union's MiG-25 during the Cold War serves as a historical parallel to the present-day competition with China. Significance: understanding this historical context is essential for recognizing patterns in military development and strategic response. The perceived urgency to counter the J-36 may lead the U.S. to expedite its NGAD program or adopt alternative strategies that could reshape air combat dynamics. This historical lens also informs contemporary discussions about the implications of technological parity and the need for rapid innovation. 5. Perceptions of air superiority and military doctrine. The introduction of the J-36 has been framed by Chinese sources as a potential game-changer, challenging the long-held U.S. air superiority. This perception plays a crucial role in shaping military doctrine and strategy on both sides. Significance: the psychological aspect of air superiority, how capabilities are perceived and how they influence military doctrine, cannot be understated. The narratives surrounding the J-36's capabilities may embolden Chinese military strategy while simultaneously prompting a reassessment of U.S. doctrine. Understanding these dynamics is essential for grasping how air power will be conceptualized in future conflicts and how it will influence geopolitical relations. 6. Impact of autonomous systems on aerial warfare. The growing role of autonomous systems in both the J-36 and NGAD programs highlights a trend toward unmanned capabilities that could fundamentally alter aerial warfare. Significance: the integration of autonomous systems not only changes how missions are executed but also raises questions about command and control pilot safety and operational efficiency. The potential for autonomous platforms to engage in combat roles traditionally held by manned fighters could lead to a paradigm shift in air combat, making it imperative to study the implications of such technologies on future engagements. 7. Long-term strategic implications for global order. The competition between the US and China in the realm of advanced military aviation extends beyond mere technological rivalry. It shapes the future global order and international military dynamics. Significance: the outcome of this competition may redefine alliances, influence arms races, and alter the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region and beyond. Recognizing the strategic implications of these developments is crucial for policymakers and military planners as they navigate an increasingly complex security environment. 8. Cultural and political factors influencing military development. The development of the J-36 and its framing within Chinese military culture and nationalism is an often overlooked factor. The pride associated with advancements in military technology can significantly influence domestic and foreign policy. Significance: understanding the cultural and political context behind military developments can provide deeper insights into the motivations driving aggressive military modernization efforts. This knowledge is vital for anticipating potential escalations or shifts in military posture that could arise from nationalistic sentiments surrounding such advancements. Conclusion: the competition for air superiority characterized by the emergence of the J-36 and the US NGAD program encompasses far more than technological advancements in aircraft design. It involves complex interactions between fiscal realities, strategic doctrines, historical precedents, psychological factors, and the integration of new technologies. Recognizing these often overlooked elements is essential for understanding the future of aerial combat and its implications for global security dynamics. As both nations strive for dominance in the skies, the outcome will not only shape military capabilities but also influence the broader geopolitical landscape for years to come. 1. Technological evolution and air combat paradigms. The introduction of the J-36 by China and the ongoing development of the US NGAD program signify a transformative phase in aerial warfare. Both aircraft are designed to leverage cutting-edge technologies such as enhanced stealth, advanced networking, and autonomous systems, reflecting a shift from conventional dogfighting to beyond visual range BVR engagements. The J-36's tailless flying wing design emphasizes stealth and operational effectiveness, while NGAD's potential incorporation of collaborative combat aircraft CCAs illustrates a broader trend towards system of systems approaches in air operations. This evolution indicates that the future of air superiority may rely more on integrated networks of manned and unmanned systems rather than traditional fighter platforms alone. 2. Strategic implications of China's J-36. The emergence of China's J-36 poses a significant challenge to U.S. air dominance, historically a pillar of American military strategy. Analysts suggest that the J-36 could redefine the balance of power in the skies, particularly as it demonstrates advanced capabilities that may outpace U.S. systems. This situation has prompted concerns among U.S. defense planners regarding the sustainability of American air superiority in the face of rapid technological advancements by China. The strategic implications of this rivalry extend beyond mere aircraft capabilities. They encompass geopolitical considerations, including the potential for altered power dynamics in regions critical to U.S. interests. 3. Budgetary constraints and developmental challenges. Both the US and China are grappling with budgetary realities that affect their military modernization efforts. The NGAD program, initially envisioned as a high-cost cutting-edge fighter, is under review due to rising costs and the need to reassess its requirements in light of evolving threats. This situation reflects a broader trend where defense budgets are increasingly scrutinized, necessitating a balance between advanced capabilities and fiscal sustainability. Conversely, China's military modernization efforts are also facing financial pressures, but the rapid pace of development suggests a robust commitment to maintaining its technological trajectory. The financial constraints on both sides could lead to shifts in military strategy and force composition, impacting future engagements. 4. The role of collaborative combat aircraft (CCAs). The integration of CCAs into the U.S. military's air strategy represents a significant shift in how air dominance will be achieved. As the U.S. Air Force explores a more distributed multi-platform approach to air superiority, the potential for unmanned systems to complement manned aircraft is becoming increasingly important. This evolution could allow for more flexible and adaptable responses to threats while managing costs effectively. The ability of CCAs to operate alongside traditional fighters and bombers like the B-21 Raider may redefine the operational landscape, emphasizing a networked strategy that leverages both human and machine capabilities in combat scenarios. 1. The Battle of Britain 1940, during World War II. The Battle of Britain represented a significant conflict for air superiority between the Royal Air Force (RAF) and the Luftwaffe German Air Force. The RAF successfully defended the United Kingdom against large-scale attacks by Nazi Germany, emphasizing the importance of air power in modern warfare. The battle showcased the effectiveness of advanced aircraft radar technology and coordinated military strategy, ultimately proving that air superiority was crucial for the defense of the nation. 2. The Vietnam War and the F-4 Phantom II 1965–1975. The Vietnam War highlighted the challenges of air superiority through the use of the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II, a fighter bomber that became a symbol of U.S. air power during the conflict. Initially designed for air superiority, the F-4 faced challenges against the North Vietnamese Air Force, particularly with the emergence of advanced Soviet-made aircraft. The war underscored the need for adaptability in air combat strategies and the importance of technological advancements in maintaining air dominance. 3. The Gulf War 1990–1991. The Gulf War marked a turning point in the use of air power, showcasing the effectiveness of the U.S. military's air campaign against Iraqi forces. The introduction of precision-guided munitions and advanced stealth technology such as the F-117 Nighthawk demonstrated the significance of air superiority in modern warfare. The coalition forces achieved air dominance early in the conflict, allowing for successful ground operations and highlighting the strategic importance of controlling the skies in military engagements. The future of air superiority is poised for a dramatic transformation as the competition between the United States and China intensifies, particularly with the emergence of China's sixth-generation fighter, the J-36, and the U.S. Air Force's next-generation air dominance (NGAD) program. As both nations strive to assert dominance in the skies, several key trends and predictions can be identified. Technological advancements. The J-36 and NGAD represent a leap in air combat technology, emphasizing stealth, advanced sensors, and networking capabilities. The J-36, with its tailless flying wing design, is expected to integrate seamlessly with unmanned combat aerial vehicles (UCAVs), highlighting a future where manned and unmanned systems operate collaboratively. This trend is echoed in the U.S. Air Force's shift towards utilizing collaborative combat aircraft (CCAs) alongside traditional fighters, reflecting a broader strategy of integrated systems that leverage the strengths of both manned and unmanned platforms. Prediction: by 2030 we may see a fully operational fleet of mixed manned and unmanned aircraft, optimizing air combat effectiveness through enhanced data sharing and mission adaptability. Evolving military strategies. The strategic implications of these advancements are profound. China's rapid development of the J-36 signifies a robust challenge to U.S. air superiority, which has been a cornerstone of American military doctrine for decades. As both nations evolved their military strategies, the traditional notion of air superiority could shift towards a more complex landscape characterized by multi-domain operations where air, sea, ground, and cyber capabilities converge. Prediction: by 2035, military doctrines will likely evolve to prioritize joint operations across multiple domains, with air superiority being just one facet of a larger operational strategy designed to counter sophisticated adversaries. Budgetary constraints and defense spending. Both the US and China face significant budgetary challenges in developing and maintaining advanced air combat systems. The NGAD program, initially envisioned as a high-cost cutting-edge fighter, is